Hey, good day cooking time. Trace Barnett, bitter socialite, back in the kitchen with us.
Hello, hello.
Hello. So we were playing because we were talking about St. Patty's Day. And I've seen a lot of St. Patrick's Day food. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody do this one.
So Colcannon, or Colcannon, I guess you would say it, is a traditional Irish mashed potato.
Okay.
And so it's Irish in the sense that it has cabbage or kale and also green.
In the potato?
In the potato. Like in the mashed potatoes, heavy cream and butter. But
so is it just the cabbage just cooked down like you normally cook it?
Yeah, you'll start out with 4 like regular large potatoes.
Okay.
You can use any kind of potato you really want, but this recipe calls for 4. If you're using a smaller potato, you can get 6 out of it.
All right.
So take your potatoes, wash them really well, pierce them with a fork, rub them with butter, a little salt, 375 for an hour.
Okay.
So you'll know when they're easily pierced with a fork.
All right.
Meanwhile, I have a cup of cabbage here that I've just kind of shredded up, and I have some green onion. I went with a whole bunch of green onion because I'm a green onion person.
All right.
I'm just going to saute this down on low, with an ample amount of butter. I don't want to say little, just until it's tender and the cabbage is soft. Now,
because you don't want to bite into it.
You don't want to bite into that. And did you notice how we put that into a hot pan rather than heating the pan up?
Sure.
Always don't wait on your pan. You want it to be hot because we don't want a lot of water to come out of that.
All right, okay.
So, do this while your potatoes are working. And I've already added that here, but if you would grab a potato, so once they come out, use a sharp spoon, like a teaspoon or anything like that, and do just like you would make a stuffed twice-baked potato.
Okay.
You can even use a melon baller for this if you have one on hand. And, the pressure's on when you're doing this on TV. So just,
they're a lot easier when they're warm, right?
Yeah, do this right when they're warm. Let them cool a little bit so you don't burn your hand. Put that into your bowl, and then I've went ahead and I've added our cabbage and our green onion to this.
Okay.
Now to this bowl, we're going to add just a little bit of garlic that I've ran through a garlic press. Of course, some more butter, and then I'm going to add in just a little bit of heavy cream or whole milk.
Okay.
Now this
is like you're doing mashed potatoes.
It's just mashed potatoes, and you can serve it. And this is the traditional Irish mashed potato here, and you can serve it just like that.
Okay.
But what I like to do, if you'll grab your spoon again, and we are going to stuff it into our potato here. I like doing this because you can serve this as a main dish if you wanted to add some sausage into it, or if you wanted to, throw in some bacon.
I went a little over the top.
Oh, no, you want it to be mounded like that because this isn't going to spill over, so we want that appearance. So then here comes the best part. Top this with an ample amount of cheese. Imagine there's a pan under here. So you can use any kind. I'm using sharp cheddar today. Pop that back in your 375-degree oven for another 20 minutes, and you'll be good to go. Serve these warm with a side salad. Serve them as a side. They're absolutely delicious.
So I'm curious. I haven't tasted it yet. So I'm curious. Do you taste the flavor of the cabbage?
You do. That cabbage flavor really comes through. It gives us that really good earthiness. And then, of course, you have all the onion and garlic, too, which I love.
Okay.
Now, I've sliced our cabbage. What I've done is I've cut it in half. Okay. And then I've removed the core. And I've sliced it thinner than you would normally fry cabbage, simply because you don't want the huge chunks when you're putting it in your potato.
If you're eating it normal, you would leave them maybe a little bit bigger.
Right.
But I like this better anyway, because I like the cabbage cooked down.
I love the cabbage, And that flavor comes through in the mashed potatoes, and it's so good with the butter.
Interesting. All right.
Delicious.
Maybe you guys have had it, maybe you haven't, but if you want to try it, we'll have the recipe posted for you. Also, you got something going on, don't you?
I do, yes. So tune in tomorrow. So on YouTube, Instagram, on alabamapublictelevision.org. We have a new show called Garden Party. Tomorrow's our very first episode that kind of kicks off the year. You can see all of our past episodes on aptv.org/garden party. But tomorrow, so it follows me through my garden through the year.
Cool.
So it's all about gardening. It's all about cooking. And tomorrow we start off by teaching you how to start seeds. So anything from tomatoes to eggplants and everything in between.
All right, but he started here.
Right here with you.
You can check him out there. All right, we'll be right back.